So let's talk about some numbers. How many different cases do you have going on right now?
Well, we represent 1,100 pharmacies. We have lawsuits in 5 states.
Okay.
California, Illinois. The most active ones right now are California, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Oh, California, Illinois, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, 4 states.
Okay.
We have lawsuits right
And there's
now.
some future, because I think I saw Texas, just because I would think about Texas. Was there ongoing cases in various Wisconsin, Illinois, Texas?
So in Texas, the legalities of this might get a little boring. Optum sued us because we were beating them on their arbitration clause. So they say, you know what? We want to pick the court. So they filed lawsuits against us in Texas to force it. They filed a case think about how crazy this is. They went to a judge to say, we want you to order these pharmacies to arbitrate before we ever sued them.
Right.
Before we ever sued them, they said, we want you to order these pharmacies to arbitrate. And they did that basically to bust our chops, because now instead of going after them, we have to defend these pharmacies in Texas and Florida and Alabama and California. So they did that, and boom, the court threw it out. And they appealed. The court said, you can't just sue them. They didn't do anything.
Right. Well, they were saying, we think they're about to sue us, and
they were trying to be preemptive and get ahead of you.
They had to say that you had threatened to sue them.
That's a superb analysis.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Try to be preemptive and get ahead of us.
Yeah.
And so court, they tried, get the hell out of here. Basically said,
and Optum is your main target today?
Yeah. I mean, there is plenty of misconduct by all the PBMs. We all know that. They all present different challenges for attack. CVS Caremark, to my knowledge, is undefeated in enforcing their arbitration clause. We'll see how that continues or not, because a class action was just filed against them a week ago. But we've beaten Optum's arbitration clause 4 times. So I think they're more vulnerable.
Is that because that the CVS, is that the arbitration clause better? Just better written or better defended?
In my opinion, it is less easy to challenge than Optum's. You could call it better written or worse written. It's an obnoxious clause, don't get me wrong. But they weren't as piggish as Optum was.
Are you working with other law firms in these other various states?
Yes.
To get and so you gave a number. Is all the pharmacies 1,100 pharmacies? Thank you. Yes. So is that spread out amongst all the states that you're working with? I mean, is there any other that are starting to kind of jump on the train with this, or?
Yeah. Well, did I mention Wisconsin?
You did not.
I don't think
so.
No,
you did.
Okay. Geez. All right. So Illinois, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and California, we have ongoing offensive cases where we're going after them. We're playing defense in Alabama, Florida, and Texas. Yeah, we're playing defense in those states. Here's the thing about states, right? Bottom line is that regardless of where your pharmacy is, you can sue them in California. And you probably should sue them in California at this point. That's their home state. That is the law that governs the contract. And it's also a state that is very sympathetic to small businesses fighting big businesses.
Yep.
So we kind of wound up in Wisconsin and Illinois by happenstance, but I would anticipate any future cases. Regardless where the pharmacy is, we would bring the cases in California.